I was a smoker for a long time, but even as a smoker, I've always been a very active person. So, I mean, you can imagine just the stupidness of someone who would take the time to go for like a 3-mile jog, but then, light up afterwards. It'd be pretty stupid to buy hormone-free organic beef and a pack of Camel Lights. Hey, make sure that's grass-fed, all right? I smoked for easy 20 years. Quitting smoking to be honest, it was just my last bad habit left, and it needed to go. I didn't like my son seeing me do it. It's embarrassing to try and sneak away from your own child to smoke. And my son would call me and my wife out on it. He'd give us a hug and be like, "You stink."
You don't have to worry about what you smell like, even though it's a weird thing. Like, it's just, you don't have to worry about what people think of you anymore when you walk in.
My wife quit smoking when she got pregnant, and it was a really big deal. She just quit. She just stopped.
It took that something bigger than myself to be able to have that switch go off for me.
I would like to say that I stopped at that time too, but I didn't. I wasn't like smoking right in front of her all the time.
Let's say after dinner, he would go outside and have a cigarette, and I would be sitting there at the kitchen just scrubbing the dishes like crazy, thinking about having a cigarette when I couldn't go out there.
I tried to do the vaping Band-Aid to help myself stop smoking. It did not do that. As soon as the vaping went away, I went right back to cigarettes. Non-smokers won't get this, but for smokers, in your car, cigarette, now we're on our way. I mean, that's just the routine. You do that. So when I was able to get in my car and drive without smoking, that was a massive step forward. And that is something that I would share with anyone who's trying to quit. When you put together a month of no smoking in your car, man, you are halfway there. I've been tobacco-free for a little more than a year.
Helping somebody to quit smoking is going to be beneficial for you and for them and for everyone in the family. You're able to spend a lot more time together. You're able to not worry about what could possibly come in the future.
We all know people that have gotten sick and dealt with horrible diseases, and you can either acknowledge that for the powerful warning sign that it is in your life, or you can just try and breeze past it. I personally am not a person that I can't just unsee things, and I can't just talk myself out of the truth that's right in front of me. I want to be as healthy as I can for as long as I can. I don't sneak out for cigarettes anymore. I sneak out and take a run.